just finished reading ANGELFALL and I have so many feels. I can't even right now.
I have been meaning to read ANGELFALL for a really long time now, ever since I saw people reading it and saw a bunch of people doing YouTube reviews about it. So I thought, hey, if people are reading it, must be a pretty good book, right? It was a pretty good book. I really did enjoy it a lot. It was a pretty fast read. I think I pretty much finished it in 4 hours. I started it today while I was waiting for my mom to pick me up from school, and it's 6 o'clock right now. And it was such a good book.
So as always, as you know, book rants are full of spoilers, so if you guys have not read ANGELFALL, y'all should leave and come back to me and we will talk when you have read the book, okay? Alright, I'm gonna leave, and when I come back, y'all have better read the book, okay? Bye! And I'm back, so if you have not read the book, what is wrong with you?
So I really am into fallen angels. I really like fallen angel stories. But this story isn't like any other fallen angel story I've read before. I mean, most of the time when you think angels are usually thought of as these good supernatural beings. But in ANGELFALL, angels are considered as basically aliens, and they're trying to invade the earth. And the main character, Penryn, so she helps an angel, and his name is Raffi, and when she first sees him, he's being attacked by all these angels, and she sees that he's outnumbered, so she throws his sword at him. She helps him, and ever since then they've kind of been together. And also because Penryn's little sister Paige gets abducted, so she needs Raffi's help to get her sister back. One of the really cool things that I thought about this story is every angel has, I guess, an angel sword. For you to be able to use the angel sword, the sword has to kind of give you permission. If the sword doesn't want you to touch it, then the sword can reject you permission and you can't carry the sword or anything. And it's pretty cool because humans are not allowed to wield these swords, but for some reason Raffi's sword allows her to use it. So all throughout the story, Penryn uses this sword to attack people. So I thought that was really cool because it's like,
I'm a human, but you're giving me the right to use you.
I like the relationship between Penryn and Raffi. They kind of had like this sarcastic, witty comeback relationship where they're always kind of teasing each other and talking crap to each other, but all the while I think it's kind of that guy pulls the girl's hair kind of maneuver where he's mean to her but he obviously likes her. Like, I can totally feel this tension between them. No matter how much of a jerk Raffi is sometimes to her, I still really am into Raffi. He's so cool. The book is written in first person point of view from Penryn's point of view. A lot of it is, you know, like her thoughts and everything. I think it's really cool because it's so obvious from you as a reader that you know that Penryn likes Raffi, but she likes to convince herself that she's only staying with him because she needs him to save her sister, when obviously she stays with him and saves him because she obviously really likes him. Another thing is that Penryn's mother, her mom, is supposed to be crazy, and it seems like her mom has a lot of hallucinations. But you know, it's that thing where even in Catching Fire, the woman who everyone thought was crazy actually knows a lot more than everyone else does around her. So I feel like that's how her mom is. I can't wait to see how the mom is gonna play into World After, which I will read soon. Another thing I liked about Penryn and Raffi's relationship is that they always have like this back and forth thing where they're constantly saving each other. So she's always like, hey, I saved your life, but then it's like he also saved her life. So it's a constant give and take, so it's never just take or give. And the story rolls smoothly. A lot of things happen in this book. It's not like things that happen in coincidence or it seems like it just happened out of nowhere. Everything that happens, something leads up to that happening. So, and then there was this one scene in the book where Penryn and Raffi sees this couple crying over these two girls who were tied up and they were eaten on the insides, because apparently there's like cannibalism going around right now and they don't know what kind of creatures are eating these humans. And the couple are like, our son isn't the monster, he's the victim. Whatever they did to him, you know, it's not his fault.
Ever since I read that, I'm kind of like, wait, what's going on? This is so random. Like, I don't know what's going on. This is so crazy.
And then in the end, when Penryn finally finds Paige, we find out that there's like this massive pile of children. Just imagine like piles of bodies like during the Nazi time and like the Holocaust. It was a really graphic image in my head. That's how I imagined it. Like all these naked kids just on top of each other, and she yells out Paige, and her sister like starts crawling out of this like pile of children. Oh, it was so graphic. her sister has like stitches from her ears to her face, and the way the book described it, it's like someone pulled off her skin and then pulled it back down and like stitched it. Ugh, so gross. And then it turns out that her sister now has like these jagged teeth, like metal teeth. So basically now she's one of those cannibal creatures that have been eating these people. And we find this out because there's an angel that tries to attack Penryn. The reason she gets saved is because Paige like rips the face out of this angel. And that was the first time where Penryn was like, my sister, what happened to my sister? And now her sister can walk, when before her sister was on a wheelchair and she couldn't go anywhere and she was immobile. Ugh, this book was just so vivid, and imagery was like all over the place. I really liked the descriptions. Very, very well written. And then one of my favorite things is that, so Raffi is used to seeing Penryn in like all these nasty, dirty clothes. And then to go to the Eyrie, which is kind of like a nest for all these angels, they have to dress up really nice. And Penryn is like in this tight like bodycon dress kind of thing. And when Raffi first sees her, like he like stops dead and he just stares at her. He is obviously ogling and checking her out. They have like this really, really hot kiss while they're in the Eyrie.
But then it seems like Raffi like pulled himself back and he's like, you should know, I don't even like you. Ouch! To, like kiss her like that and all of a sudden, I don't even like you. That's like the worst thing you could ever say to a girl.
But it is against the rules for angels to have relations with humans, so I understand where he's coming from, but still, you could spare this girl's feelings, you know. So when Raffi was being attacked, they cut off his wings. That must have hurt like hell. And so her journey is to get her sister back, and his journey is to get his wings back. And in the end of the story, this female angel makes him believe that she's gonna give him his wings, but as it turns out, she gives the wings to another angel, the angel that was trying to attack Raffi earlier, and they give Raffi like these bat wings instead, so it's nothing like the angel wings he used to have. So it was really heartbreaking because Penryn throws the sword at him and he tries to pick up the sword, but the sword rejects him because since his wings are now like bat wings, it considers him kind of like as a dark kind of figure. He's not the angel he once used to be. So the sword rejects him, and that like must have sucked a lot. In the end, Penryn gets stung by these scorpion angel kind of thing, and so she's paralyzed. Raffi thinks that she's dead, but she's just paralyzed, but like she can't move or tell him anything.
So then Raffi leaves her and she was like, no, you can't leave me right now. And I'm like, no, you can't leave her right now. Your relationship is just finally taking off.
But he has to leave her, and she gets reunited with her mother and everything. And the end of it, she was just kind of like, you know what, it's okay. I'm okay now, my mom's okay, Paige is okay, Raffi is so okay. And that's basically how the book ends. So I cannot wait to start reading World After. It was such a good book. My favorite quote from the book was from Raffi, and he says this to Penryn. He says, I knew from the start that your loyalty would get you killed. I just never thought it would be your loyalty to me that would do it. I totally give Angelfall a 2 thumbs up. You guys should definitely read it. Great book. If you guys are into angels and fallen angels and all that stuff, you guys should definitely read it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you have read the book. Let me know what you think about the book and what you think about some of the opinions that I did have. Also, don't forget to subscribe, people. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys at my next whatever thing I decide to do next. Probably another book haul because I ordered stuff from Amazon and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Stupid plane. Ugh, all the time. Is it gone yet?